What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got the best midfielders in FIFA 22 tier list, the updated version, which means there's players from the previous tier list that is no longer going to be in it, but there's obviously new players that are going to be added as well. Now, before we get into the video, I kind of want to say two things. No hero cards, no icon cards, the exact same as all the other tier lists pretty much, where if they would be included, a lot of other players would be left out. So yeah, hero and icon cards, we're pushing them to a side. And the other thing I want to say is this is my personal tier list. This is where I personally feel like everyone should be in the rankings. I understand there's going to be people that agree with me. I understand there's going to be people that disagree with me. That's perfectly fine. Just let me know in the comment section which player you think should go higher. Maybe I put them into a B tier and they should be A tier, or maybe I put them into a B tier and they should be a C tier. Just let me know what you guys think about a tier. It's just simple as that. But let's get into it. Starting off with Tonali. Now, Road to the Knockouts Tonali, absolutely amazing card. Still, for me, I want to say one of the best CDMs in the game, but I would probably say one of the best centre mids in the game, to be fair. Simply because he's one of those players that can do everything. Like, he can defend nicely, he's got that physicals to his game, he feels okay on the ball, he's got an amazing long shot, he's got amazing passing ability, and he's got good pace, which means he's got good transition speed as well. So Tonali, I would personally put him, yeah, I'll put him into the A tier. I don't think he's an S tier card, especially with some of the players that we are going to have in an S tier. But yeah, A tier, 100%. Topher, I know a lot of people still use this card. I don't think he's anything crazy. I don't think he's on a Tonali level, but he's still definitely a good sentiment as CDM. So Topher, for me, is going to go into the B tier. I believe that's how you pronounce it, by the way. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. Bernardo Silva, he's a good cam. Very, very good cam. I love how he fell on the ball. His passing ability is top tier as well. You give him the right chem style, and he can become a really serious player, to be fair. So Bernardo Silva, yeah, I think he deserves to go into the A tier. Yeah, 100%. I don't think he will go into a B tier. Nah, Bernardo Silva into the A tier for me. Oneka, I believe that's how you pronounce it, by the way. He's a really good CDM. I hate playing against him. He's so strong. He's so good at tackling. He gets out to me so quickly, which is so unexpected. So for me, the Oneka card, yeah, I would say into an A tier as well. Reyna's up next. I think Reyna's got that 2-star weak for, hasn't he? His pace is obviously good. His dribbling is good. His shooting, it's okay. But I don't think with a 2-star weak foot, I can really put him into the A tier. I would say into a B tier, though. He's definitely not a bad card. He deserves to go into the mid tier, let's say. Sabitzer. Sabitzer doesn't really offer you anything crazy. He's still an okay card. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I would put Sabitzer anywhere near Topher. I really wouldn't. So I actually think Sabitzer is going to be our first D tier player. Tielemans is up next. Tielemans is not a crazy card either. I actually would take this Topher card over Tielemans. So I would say Tielemans probably goes into the C tier for me. Declan Rice is up next. He's an alright card as well. Nothing, I would say, again, nothing absolutely outrageous about him. I wished his pace was much better, but I think his passing actually gets upgraded. So yeah, Declan Rice, not a bad card. I would say Declan goes into the B tier. Renato Sanchez, gold card. Man, I'm waiting for this guy to get an upgrade. I really am. Like, he will become so good. EA, if you're listening, give this guy a promo card. Go ahead, man. You know he would slide into so many people's teams. It would be ridiculous. I still feel like his gold card, by the way, is amazing. So Renato Sanchez, for me, yeah, I'll put him into the B tier. I don't think he deserves to go any lower than that. Pogba. Gold Pogba. I mean, Pogba this year has really impressed me. Previous years, I didn't really enjoy him too much. I felt like he felt so bad on the ball. But this year, for some odd reason, he actually feels pretty good. And obviously, you know, he's got the 5-star skill moves as well. I wouldn't put him low. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't put him into a C tier. I still feel like Pogba's a solid card. And yeah, I'll put him into a B tier. He's really nice in game, to be fair to him. Paul. He's one to watch, which is the gold card. But yeah, Paul isn't anything crazy. He's an alright card. But I would I would take a Tielemans over Paul. I really would. So yeah, Paul, bro, you are going to join us into the D tier as well. Pereiro. Oh, this is a nice card. A really nice card. A lot of people, I don't know why, a lot of people didn't really like him, which is a bit odd, you know? I think the mindset was behind it was, why would you get a Pereiro card when you can just go ahead and get Llorente? I think that was the mindset behind it. But I'm telling you, this Pereiro card is no joke. He's so good going forward. He isn't as defensive as Llorente. Like, Llorente is much better defensively. But I would say he's better going forward, to be fair. So Pereiro, for me, I'll put him into the A tier. He definitely deserves it. And Nkunku, the passing version, by the way, he is amazing, isn't he? Would I put him into the S tier? Nah, I can't put him into the S tier. A+. But nah, not S. I wouldn't put him S. Ndombele, inform version. He's just like a really good dribbler, isn't he? That's literally it. Like, he's okay at tackling. He's okay at going forward. It's just he feels really good on the ball. So Ndombele, I don't think I can put on a Tielemans level. So I would say the D tier for him. Savage. I like how all-rounded Savage actually is, you know? Like, he offers me a defensive presence while offering me an attacking presence as well. One thing I definitely would say is the pace isn't, like, crazy on this card. So, I would say Savage. Yeah, I'll put him into a C tier. I don't think he deserves to go any higher than that. Moreno. I would take Renato Sanchez over Moreno. Yeah, I would take a Pogba over as well. And I'll take a Tushima. Yeah, Moreno, C tier. I would take a Moreno over the Inform Ndombele card in like a CDM position, but in a centre-mid position, no, I'll probably still take Moreno to be fair, because he gives me like a better shooting option, let's say. So yeah, Moreno into the C tier for me. Lewis Miller. This card's an objective card, and I'm telling you guys right now, don't sleep on him. He's nothing like crazy. Like, I'm not going to put him into the A tier with Tonali or Nakar, like Pereira and stuff. He's definitely not there. But he is still a very good card. So Lewis Miller, I would say, goes into the B tier for me. Llorente. Come on. You know what I mean? Like, do I really have to think about this one? Like, come on. He goes into the S tier. The guy is absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait. I really can't wait for him to get his first inform, because when it happens, GG. We might as well close down the entire game. Llorente, he's going to dominate that centre mid and CDM position. But yeah, definitely an S tier card. Kimmich. Inform Kimmich. I wouldn't put him on an Aneka kind of level because of the pace and stuff. And I probably would take a Pereira. Kimmich, I would say, is probably better defensively, but then Pereira has that reach to his game, doesn't he? Kimmich, I would say, is a B tier. I don't want to disrespect Kimmich, but at the same time, I don't want to put him too high. I don't think he's on that A tier level. Gundo. Gundo is an alright card. You know, he's an alright card. Would I take a Kimmich over Gundo? I probably would, to be fair, in a CDM position. Would I take a Tushimane over Gundo in a CDM position? I would. In a centre-mid position, though, it's a tough one to really say, to be fair. I don't think this Gundo card is anything special. I would put him into a C tier. I wish they did more with the card, you know, give him better upgrades, because the card really doesn't look anything special in game, and his stats aren't anything special either. I have used Gundo a good amount of times in draft, and yeah, he's just an alright dribbler and an alright passer. That's literally it. Guendouzi. He's okay. He's literally okay. There's nothing crazy about him as well. I would put him over Ndombele because he offers more, right? So I would put him into a C tier for me. Gravenberch. Still waiting for this upgrade, by the way. Like, what is happening here? He needs to go up to like an 84, and then I think it's like up to an 86 if they get out the knockouts, which, not knockouts, sorry, get out the groups, which I personally think they're going to do so. So yeah, Gravenberch, this card right now is simply amazing. I would put him still into the B tier, but once he gets his double upgrade, let's say, I actually think he could go into the A tier. I really do. But yeah, for now, his 82 rated card goes into a B tier for me. Gosens. He isn't anything crazy. I would take a Oneka over him. I would take a Tonali over this guy, to be fair. But at the same time, I wouldn't put him into a C tier. I really wouldn't. So yeah, Gosens, the defensive card, by the way, I would go for a B tier for him. Kessie, oh my god, this card is a joke. I absolutely love this card. I think in the review, I said A, but I'm going to change that. I am. Kessie, for me, is an S tier card. I despise playing this guy. He always, and I repeat, always puts in a shift against me. Like, the guy just doesn't stop running. He's always there. He's like an N'Golo Kante, let's say, but just a bigger version. But yeah, Kessie, for me, into the S tier. Fred, road to the knockouts, Fred. Solid card. Very solid card. But do I believe he goes on to the S tier? I don't. He's amazing. He really is. But I don't think he goes into the S tier. I think A is very suitable for him. For Fana, on the other hand, though, joke of a card. Absolute joke of a card. I cannot believe this card is this good. I really can't. Like, he's not a player that feels bad on the ball. Then he's got an amazing tackling ability, outrageous physicals. He's got good pace to his game. His passing isn't bad. His shooting is okay as well. It's nothing special, but it's okay. So Fofana, for me, into the S tier. And I've heard a lot of good things about him. I know some pros as well are using Fofana in their actual team. Phil Foden, Rule Breakers card. Really enjoyed his card, by the way. Really, really enjoy it. Would I put him over Bernardo Silva? I think Silva feels better in game. But Phil Foden, with that shooting ability, that pace, I would actually put him into the S tier, you know? I think this card is absolutely amazing. So yeah, Phil Foden, Rule Breakers card, S tier. Bruno Fernandes, gold card. I'm not like a crazy fan of Bruno Fernandes. I really ain't. Like, he's a good card. He really is. But I'm not like crazy about him, you know? Would I put Bernardo Silva, Road to the Knockouts card, over the Bruno Fernandes card? I'm going to be honest, I actually would. With how Bernardo feels on the ball, I feel like it's more suitable for a cam than this Bruno Fernandes card. So Bruno, I am going to put you into the B tier. Fellaini, oh my god, if you guys know about the FUT Champ highlights, oh, that goal was an absolute joke. Matching up against like an R9, and then Fellaini comes in clutch in the 120th minute. Scenes, absolute scenes. For me, this Fellaini card, he's probably one of the best CDMs centimeters in the entire game. So Fellaini, for me, is going to go into the S tier. Joke of a card. With his reach as well, gives you an amazing heading ability. Yes, the links aren't crazy, but we're not here for the links, and we're not here for like the pricing as well, right? We're just here to actually give a rank for the actual player, how they perform in game, how their stats look as well. So yeah, Fellaini, S tier, joke, absolute joke. If you didn't get this card, you're missing out, man. You are missing out. Fekir, this Fekir card is insane, isn't he? He really is, man. And I would take him over Bernardo Silva. Yeah, Fekir into the S tier. He definitely does deserve it. He's probably one of the most used cards, to be fair, in FIFA 22. Like, I've seen this guy in literally every single person's team. So yeah, Fekir, S tier for me. Kevin De Bruyne, same thing as like a Bruno Fernandes. I actually think he feels a little bit better on the ball than Bruno Fernandes, to be fair. But still in a cam position, I would take Bernardo Silva over this KDB. So KDB, bro, you are going to go into the B tier. In a sentiment position, though, I would actually take KDB over Bernardo, but I really don't think this like KDB card is on the level of Silva because of how good he actually feels on the ball, you know? So yeah, KDB, B tier. If there was probably a B+, that's where KDB and Bruno probably would go, but there isn't, so we'll just keep it for now. David Silva. I would take a Silva over him. I really would. Yeah, Silva for me, I would put him into the B. That was weird. I said I'll take a Silva over him, even though his name is David Silva. You get the point, right? I'll take a Bernardo Silva over David Silva. So yes, David Silva is going to go into the B tier. Casemiro. Once again, it's another card I feel like they could have done a way better job with, because his pace is an absolute disgrace. It really is. And his dribbling ability is so bad. So Casemiro, I'm going to be honest to you, even though you got an amazing tackling ability, you are going to go into the C tier. It's just not good enough. The upgrade was just nowhere near as good as it should have been, let's say. So yeah, Casemiro, C tier. Emre Can, wouldn't take him over Renato, wouldn't take him over Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, or KDB. So yeah, Emre Can, you are going to go into the C tier. Camavinga is up next. Camavinga at the start of FIFA was an absolute god. He was. But nowadays, nah. I can't do it nowadays. I really can't. I think this Camavinga card, it needs to get a special card soon. It really does. If he doesn't, he's probably going to get off the next midfielder tier list. He actually is. So yeah, Camavinga, bro, you are going to go down to the D tier. If I had to pick between any of these players, I would pick Camavinga. I would. So if there was a D+, I'd put him there. But this card needs a special card. He really does. I think they're very close to the 5 out of the 10 wins, but I'm not sure how close. But yeah, Camavinga, D tier. Boateng, a lot of people went away from this card, let's say, because I think he was quite expensive. Actually, I don't think it was bad priced. I think it was more of a links that made people just walk away from him, to be fair. But yeah, Boateng for me is really nice. I love the dribbling on him. The shooting was nice as well. The passing was good. I think Boateng definitely deserves to go into a B tier. Inform Goretzka. You already know he's going to go. Come on, man. This Goretzka card is an absolute joke. He does everything. There's not a single thing the guy can't do. Like, you have to put him into the S tier. Bellingham. he's all right. You know, he's all right. I wouldn't put him on a Renato level. I would actually still take Renato over him, to be fair. So, Bellingham, bro, I am actually going to put you into the C tier. If he was his gold card, I would say D tier. But because of his inform and how the stats are decently boosted, let's say, I would say C tier for him. Barella, joke of a card still, isn't he? And when did this card come out? I think it was like the second or third week of Team of the Week. And he's still very, very good, to be fair to him. So, yeah, Barella for me goes into an A tier. Arnold, Road to the Knockouts card. I'll probably take a Pogba over this card. I'll take a Declan Rice. I'll take a Tushimane over him. So, yeah, Arnold for me goes into the C tier. Allen. I didn't mind Allen at the start of the year. I felt like Allen was really, really good at the start of the year. But then nowadays, with the cards we have, you know, like Gravenberch, Gosens, I don't think I can put Allen on that level. So, Allen, you are going to go into the C tier. Rule Breaker Zachary. I know a lot of people were sad about this card, let's say, because the pace did get decreased, but the dribbling got massively increased. The guy actually feels good on the ball now, right? So I would still put this Zachary still into an A tier. It's just, yes, I do agree. They could have done a little bit better with him. They really could. Like, the pace didn't need to get decreased by that much. It really, really didn't. But I like how they did increase his dribbling ability. So he's now a player that doesn't actually feel bad on the ball. He actually feels pretty good. So yeah, Zacharias though, still into the A tier for me. Vavert? Vert? Why did I say Vavert? You get the point, right? Vert. I don't think he's an A tier card. I don't think he is. But I think he's a B tier card. I don't think we can disrespect this Vert. He's still a very, very nice card in this game. So yeah, B tier for him. De Jong. Road to the Knockouts, De Jong. Joke. One of the best centre mids in this entire game. Hands down. Absolute joke of a card. So yeah, S tier for De Jong. Wijnaldum. I would take a Wijnaldum over an Allen, over an Emre Can, over a Bellingham as well. Yeah, I would say Wijnaldum goes into the B tier for me. Vidal, same thing as really Tonali. I would say Vidal's better defensively than Tonali, but going forward, Tonali probably wins that. So yeah, Vidal, for me, goes into the A tier. Verratti. Okay, I know it's a card that I didn't review. I know. A lot of people was asking me to as well. And I do regret it. I'm going to be honest. I definitely do regret it. I thought he was going to be one of those cards that because he's 5'5" and all, he was just way too small to play in the centre mid position. I thought he was going to be one of those cards that just feels good on the ball and has an okay passing ability. But my God, was I wrong? Like, I can admit when I'm wrong, you know. I can admit it. But yeah, I definitely should have done a review on it. I'm very sorry I didn't. But yeah, Verratti definitely goes into an A tier for me. I know some people would put him into an S tier, but I'm going to be honest. With him being 5'5" and all, I would take like a Kessie over him in the midfield. I would take a Fellaini over him in the midfield as well. Goretzka, De Jong, Llorente. I feel like those players are better centre mids as CDM than this Verratti card. But yeah, Verratti definitely still top tier. N'Golo Kante. Ooh. Now, obviously we're in a similar situation, right? As the height being not so great. Same thing as Verratti. But I tell you what, man. This N'Golo Kante card is an absolute joke. Joke of a card. He's so similar to his gold card. And if his gold card was in here, he would go S tier. So yeah, I say N'Golo Kante into the S tier for me. Valverde, still an amazing card to use. I think I still rock him on my RTG account, to be fair. And I still love him. So yeah, Valverde into the B tier. I would take a Tonali, a Pereiro, or Neymar, Fred, Barella, Zakaria, Vidal. Yeah, I would take these guys over Valverde 100%. But yeah, we still can't disrespect him. He still definitely goes into a B tier. But that is going to be it for the best midfielders in FIFA 22 tier list. Now, we're going to quickly go through some of these just to see if I did a mistake, you know, just to see if I maybe put someone too low. So, Llorente, Kessie, Fofana, Foden, Fellaini, Fekir, Goretzka, De Jong, N'Golo Kante. I think they all go into the S tier. Yeah, I don't think anyone there really goes down. The one person, I'm going to be honest, I am questioning here is this Verratti card. I am. I'm actually questioning this Verratti card. Do I put him into an S tier? Because I know he's amazing, man. Every time I match up against him, he's an absolute joke. Like, it's so hard to get past him. But I'm actually going to leave Verratti right there. I'm not going to move it. Tonali, Silva, Oneka, Pereiro, Nkunku, Fred, Barella, Zakaria, Vidal, Verratti. They all stay into the A tier. I don't personally believe anyone there deserves to go down. B tier, Valverde, Tushimane. You got Reina, Rice, Renato Sanchez, Pogba, Lewis Miller. Fantastic card. I'm pretty sure he's still available. I don't think it actually expires. Yeah, just get him. Just straight up get him. Do the objective. You won't regret it. Kimmich, Gravenberch, Gosens, Bruno Fernandes, KDB, David Silva, Boateng, Vert, and Wijnaldum. The only people I'm actually questioning there is this Bruno Fernandes and KDB. I'm going to be honest, that is literally it. But the thing is, I feel like they need to get a card that makes them really, really solid defensively, you know? But at the same time, I've got like Bernardo Silva up here. I'm going to leave it, but I feel like if I was going to be doing a B+, which I'm not going to be doing for this tier list, I think B+ for Bruno Fernandes and KDB. But yeah, for now, they're staying in the B section. For the C section, Tielemans, Savic, Moreno, Gundo, Guendouzi, Casemiro, Emre Can, Bellingham, Arnold, Allen. The only two people I question there is probably like Gundo and Casemiro, but Casemiro, with how he feels on the ball with his pace as well, I don't believe it's good enough. I think he deserves to go into the C tier. And Gundo, I feel like they could have done way more with the card. Once again, the pace is really, really bad on the card. So yeah, Gundo, I say, stays into the C tier. And into the D tier, Sabitzer, Paul, Ndombele, and a Camavinga. I feel like they belong in the D tier as well. But yeah, that is going to be it for the best midfielders in FIFA 22 tier list, the updated version. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.